always look back on certain moments that you made a decision and then see the fruit of that, asking someone to marry you, and then you begin to live your life through your children in a sense, and you realize the heritage in that and the legacy of would have never happened had it not been for that first, hey, will you go out with me or whatever. And then the rich that follows that, just the rich journey that follows that. I do believe that we are at this moment as a church where we'll make some decisions in the days to come of, seeds of faith that we choose to plant. And that has far more to do with our obedience and our heart than anything else. My parents told me that we had to go to Houston for this church anniversary. And now at 47, I can look back on that moment and realize why it was profound, why it was important to my mom and dad to be there. At one point in time, Kenneth Sherrill would meet Sharon Wilson, and they would begin to date, and they would get married at White Oak Baptist Church, and they would begin a life together. And now I can look back and realize that 25 years of ministry that I've been able to be a part of, and really has nothing to do with me, but it has everything to do with the fact that there's such legacy in a faith step that took place at White Oak Baptist Church some years and years ago. And so when it comes to something like this setting the table initiative that we are all in as a whole church launching into, I would invite someone to say, you know what, I'm not really quite sure what maybe all this could be about, but I'm believing that God has something for me.
We are setting the table for people. We are setting the table for each other, for the other Declaration family members, for that person that needs a smile that morning, for that person that you hand a cup of coffee to that senses that something's different and someone cares that they showed up this morning, and they can head on into worship and have an encounter with the Lord that may be a game changer, like John was talking about. It may be the one Sunday that makes a difference in their life, that brings healing to their family or to their marriage or salvation. And for those that don't know they even have a seat at the table, for those that don't even know what the table of Jesus is, that's why we're doing this. This is why we're engaging. This is why we want to take a radical step. We look around at Declaration and we see lots of people that we know and love, and we see new people each week, but there are 60,000 plus rooftops and lots more coming of people that may not know that they even have a seat at the table, and they may not even know how much Jesus wants them at the table. And so that's why I say jump in. That's why I say step in. That's why I say, like John said, take that radical step. Ask the Lord what He would have you do and be a part.
And so that's kind of the joy of what we get to do as table setters. That's the privilege of setting the table. And that's the hope that we can look at this moment, recognize there's a lot more beyond this moment that's going to happen from our faith step today. But man, let's just take the step. We're not responsible for the outcome. We're just responsible for the steps of obedience. And so it's going to be an incredible season, and God is going to do incredible things, and there will be legacy, no doubt. We will help people encounter and follow Jesus, and it's going to be an incredible thing.